Right, we watched these three cars. They're leaving the roundabout. This BMW is going to want to join the roundabout, and they're maybe going to be coming on fast. So, we're on. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. I've got something a little bit special today. As you can maybe see from the top right of the screen, we've got Cheryl who's on a mock test, and she's very politely agreed to let me use her image, and the verdict we will give this at the end, so stay tuned for that. This is quite brave of Cheryl. Not everyone wants to appear on camera, but she's trying very hard with her driving licence. She's getting there, but there are some faults within this clip that I'm going to show you, and I'm hoping that this won't just be helpful for Cheryl, who I'm sure will be watching this. She watches all the videos, but I'm hoping it can help others as well not to fall into the same traps. So let's get started with fault number 1 here. It's a missed mirror check for moving out past parked cars. You've got to make sure that you're checking to the right to make sure no one's overtaking you. Now the next fault here, fault number 2, we're in a 20 mph zone. If you have a look at the speed of the car, it's reading as 21, 22. That's actually closer to 24 or 25, just with the way the GPS records the speed. So I had to ask Cheryl to bring the speed down there. These zones have just recently changed from 30, so you've got to keep an eye on the signage. Now jumping straight into fault number 3, again it's not checking mirrors before putting a signal on here, turning right at the traffic lights. Now throughout this video you will see a few occasions where mirrors are missed, but I also wanted to show times like what you're about to see here where the mirrors were checked well. There's a speed sign up ahead. You can see Cheryl checking her mirrors here, middle and right mirror. Excellent. So you can see that it's happening on occasion, but unfortunately it was missed as well. Now this next fault is, again, it's an observation fault. We're getting ready to leave this big roundabout here. We need to be making sure that we're having a look over to the left, checking it's safe before we put that exit signal on, but you can tell it was missed there. Now coming along this section of road, following the signs for the Dunfermline A907, Cheryl does some nice mirror work here and changes over into the right lane, but really you don't want to be in this lane for going to the 907. I'll show you the board here that's coming up. So if we zoom in, it shows us there's 3 lanes, left, middle and right. A907 is in both the middle and the right, so when you have options, take the left lane of your options, which should really be the middle lane. But Cheryl decides to stay on the right hand side, but she knows at this point, she actually makes a point of saying to me that she was in the wrong lane. And I says to her, okay, just do what this lane lets you do. But look, she tries to move over here and I had to stop her. There was a car coming up on that left hand side. Is it just passing us now? So at this point again, I just give her a reminder, just do what you can do in this lane. And right now she gets an opportunity to come back. Nice work with the mirrors, and she brings it back over. Now this next fault is a little bit of an interesting one. Following signs for Dunfermline, absolutely fine to be in this lane, no issues with positioning at all. So even though it's exit 3, both lanes are marked for Dunfermline. Now let's have a little bit of a look over to the right hand side. As Cheryl is looking to enter the roundabout, there's 3 cars, I'll highlight them with the arrows there, leaving the roundabout, and there's a blue car, a BMW, that's going to get a chance to come on to the right. Now what happens here is Cheryl either misjudges it or didn't see this blue car, but she comes on to the roundabout pretty much in front of this blue car. You'll see that in the interior camera there. And because Cheryl came on, it actually slowed that blue car down. If it didn't look that obvious, let me show you the same thing from the back camera. Here's the entry to the roundabout now. And there's that blue car coming round. You can see they've had to slow down for us there. Next fault coming up to a roundabout, no issues for joining it, But as we're coming off the roundabout, the exit signal wasn't applied until about here, which was late. We were already off the roundabout at that point. You're about to see some really nice mirror work again, so we're going to be getting ready to turn left. There's the middle and there's the left mirror being checked again, so it is happening at times, but too many times on this clip that you'll see where it was missed. So turning right at the end of this road, keep an eye on Cheryl, keep an eye on the signals, not getting the mirrors checked. In fact, I think you will maybe just see Cheryl checking the mirrors here, but that was a wee bit too late there. Another example of mirrors being missed, we're coming down to a little roundabout, being asked to turn right. If you keep an eye on Cheryl, you'll see the mirrors, and the middle mirrors gets checked, but not the right door mirror before the signal comes on. But just keep an eye on things here. They get round the roundabout, no problem. And the instructions to take the next road on the left. Check this out. Great mirror work. There and there. Again, it is happening on occasion, but we need consistency with these mirrors. Just actually, as she comes round the corner, you're going to see a car that's parked that we need to move out. Need to be checking middle mirror, right mirror here before we go out. And again, you can see those just didn't happen. When you're out and you're passing these cars, you're coming back in on the left, you want to check over at that left side, making sure nothing's coming up, maybe a wee bicycle coming up the left side, something like that. Observations, absolute key. Another scenario here, look ahead, car's parked. If you keep an eye on Cheryl, she should be checking these mirrors now, making sure that it's fine to push this car out. It doesn't happen at all. Now we're on this road because we're looking to do a parallel park. I'm going to use this little Mini as our car. You can see Cheryl having a wee laugh there. She's hoping that no buses come when we're doing that. I haven't as yet got a good way of showing you the camera that Cheryl would have been seeing here. So I've made, took me a while, but I've made a bit of an animation to show how our car was going throughout this manoeuvre. So she gets the car ready to go back. Nice observations. The red car in the animation is going to be playing the part of the little Mini. So the first part's fine here, but Cheryl doesn't let this car go anywhere near the curb before correcting the wheel. In fact, you can see it happening now way too early. So we're left with this big gap. There's a small attempt here to bring it in, but unfortunately it's just the front that comes in, and we finish the manoeuvre with the back end of the car sticking way out, not parallel to the curb. So you'll see the way that we've marked it here. The problem with minor faults for mirrors is if you get a build-up of these minor faults for the same thing, it's likely that that's going to be moved over into a serious fault because it's an ongoing fault. So thanks again to Cheryl for being a good sport with this. I hope it's helpful. Let us know what you think, and we'll catch you next time.